January 24, 2009, Antonio Margarito, fresh off his pulsating victory over the legendary Miguel Cotto to secure the WBA welterweight title, faced former world champion Shane Mosley. Mosley was a 4-1 underdog, and the consensus amongst the boxing fraternity was that Margarito would simply have too much strength, firepower, and durability for the markedly older Mosley. But Mosley did not get the memo. That night began with controversy and ended in instant karma, discrediting Margarito's entire career and elevating Mosley's. Here's how things went down. Watch to the end to find out how each fighter's life paths changed indelibly following that night. You might even believe that there is still some justice left in the world. The controversy started in the dressing room. As per standard practice, a representative of each fighter is allowed to witness the other fighter's hands being wrapped to avoid foul play. In this case, Mosley's veteran trainer, Nazim Richardson, watched closely as Margarito's trainer, Javier Capetillo, wrapped his fighter's left hand, given the right hand had already been wrapped by the time Richardson had arrived at the scene.
Did you learn how to fight? Did you learn how to fight?
During the process, Richardson spotted a small cushion-like object being placed across Margarito's knuckles, and in the presence of the California State Athletic Commissioner, requested if he could feel the object. Despite protests from the Margarito camp, Richardson felt the object for himself, which to him felt brick hard, and immediately raised the alarm of foul play. The commissioner at once ordered Margarito's other hand to be unwrapped, only to find a similar object in between his other knuckles. Both samples were seized by the commissioner, pending further investigation. In the meantime, Margarito's hands were rewrapped. As the fighters entered the ring, rumors had already begun circulating in the venue about the events in Margarito's dressing room. What was this foreign object found in his wraps? Was it intentionally placed to make him punch harder? Does this mean he had an unfair advantage when he beat down Miguel Cotto for the WBA strap? Amid this confusion, Mosley remained calm and focused. Kitted out in all black, nothing would derail him from his mission that night. Margarito tends to be a slow starter, requiring the first few rounds to read and measure his opponent, after which he moves up gears. Mosley, on the other hand, set the pace from the first round.
But I'll tell you what, this is a message from the first minute and a half from Mosley.
Countering Margarito's jab with two-fisted attacks to the head and body. Whilst the boxing fraternity expected Mosley to command the speed advantage, surprisingly, he was also winning the wrestling exchanges against the much larger Margarito.
It's a little flustered, and we did mention the reach advantage from Mosley, and he did send a body shot on the counter, and Margarito says, "Good one." Yeah, he said, "Good one."
Mexican style, going in there, intercept, exchange punches, and throw it to the body.
This is all hand speed. 1, 2, 3 from Mosley over the top. As Margarito has yet to...
Having acknowledged being completely dominated in round one, Margarito took the fight to Mosley.
Intimidated by Margarito's pushing him around, and naturally he's trying to put a body on Margarito and not let him get off.
Let him go, Shane. And he's Evander Holyfield when he would just rough you up in there. Mosley's not afraid to get in there and get down to dirty business if he has to.
Call it right earlier. Oh, that right very well behind the jab. Antonio trying to time him at this point, but it's tough when you got the hands to him.
Look at Mosley tie him up as I was just mentioning. That's a big punch, but if it ever does, it will be devastating.
But that's the difference too, is that Shane Mosley is a guy who likes to slip punches, who likes to use his body.
As the round progressed, Margarito's punches became increasingly telegraphed, and Mosley was simply picking him off with tidy footwork and crisp combinations. The fighters traded early in the round, Mosley winning the exchange. If anything, Mosley's hand speed was increasing as the fight progressed. Surely he can't keep fighting at this pace.
Good right hand from Mosley. Margarito
his head.
Hand from Mosley. And you see the smile on Margarito's face. Where did that come from? The speed has been the difference, guys. There it is.
He missed up for 12 rounds against Antonio Margarito because as of now he's been just
He wants to throw that right, and so far Margarito has not been able to stop it.
Well, the way he's going to stop it, guys, if he goes to the body, he's going to have to get in close and go to the body.
start to know that he really has to feel much during this first few rounds. And this is where Margarito needs to catch the rhythm. And I think that's the best thing that Mosley's been able to do.
As they go to clinching on the ropes. Then he comes out of the clinch and throws a left. Any questions about Mosley's ability to trade?
Margarito's chin is legendary, and going into the fourth round, the strategy was to simply endure the punishment Mosley was dispensing and hope that Mosley would begin to tire.
A little bit, and that would kind of even it up. It might be a very small bit, and that might be all that Margarito needs. But right now, the speed, he's got to.
After which, Margarito would then take over, as he had done in his previous fight against Miguel Cotto.
Way to go, this fighter. If anybody can rally in the late rounds, it's Margarito. And Riley has shown speed and power.
Junior needs to start concentrating on the body.
Absolutely, that's what I was about to say. If he gets in close, that's what he's going to have.
Brilliant line of attack and a beautiful right by Shane. And Margarito walks right into it.
Eventually, those right hands, guys, have to start having a cumulative effect.
Margarito, but here comes a response by Shane Mosley.
Dig into the body, Mosley inside. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clean punches on Margarito. When have you seen a fighter with this an impressive an arsenal against such great competition as Mosley showed so far tonight? Look at this. It is a clinic.
And here we take a look at another one of those combinations that right at the end of the round landed cleanly.
Margarito started the round well, landing punches here and there.
To be one or the other, not both. And he's been able to do both.
A much better round for Margarito.
First few seconds of this round.
You're right.
Would this be the turning point of the fight?
Mosley up a little bit. This is the Margarito we saw against Cotto. The right hand over the top. Good combination.
We haven't seen an offensive attack this round yet from Mosley. Margarito seems to be finding his way back into the top.
Good exchange. Two right hands, both landed.
Forearm. Now that's good because it protects the body, but it'll tire his arms down the stretch as well.
Look at Margarito. He's working inside now. That right hand came across, but he's taking it.
It's not a dramatic thing, but it's just a little subtle change in the way that this fight is going.
Shane Mosley keeps his foot. Let Margarito get into a 4 or 5 punch rhythm. It's going to be a long night.
Good exchange there on both parts. Margarito getting the first two of those. Work on the inside.
Whilst Mosley's punch output dipped, it was clear that the accumulation of punches was taking its toll on Margarito.
And taking the first 5, 6 rounds of the fight.
Mosley was landing power punches toward the end of the round. His overhand right was finding the target.
So here at Antonio Margarito, I think he's been surprised by the punches power.
Mosley resumed normal hand speed service.
I think it did after the last round, and he's continuing to do it here in the 7th.
Just because of the speed of the jab setting up the right hand.
Look at the legs of Antonio Margarito. He's not on the first round in terms of 70-45 fights. Shane Mosley was always thought of as a guy who doesn't hit hard. But ask his opponent. Ask Margarito, and I will after this.
Margarito's a great fighter, folks.
At the end of the round, panic was setting in the Margarito corner.
Shane Mosley, not once, but twice. Very impressive performance by Shane Mosley as Margarito finally pressed the muster.
Margarito plodded forward, hoping to pressure Mosley. At this point, both fighters are exhausted.
As he gets rattled there once again by the left of Sugar Shane Mosley.
Too much speed to deal with, but here he comes. And one big punch from him might get the job done. You never know. You can turn this thing around. This is best done to Margarito. He tries to come back with a right hand. Mosley shakes it.
In the last third of the round, Margarito telegraphs a right hand, at which point Mosley slips it and unleashes a barrage of spiteful punches to the head of Margarito.
Mosley going in. He senses it. He's got him in trouble. Two big punches. Margarito in trouble. Wobbly. Mosley turns down.
Relentless. He had him there with the left hook. He saw it. He was held up by the rope, but he just kept teeing off on Margarito. And Capetillo asked Margarito, "Do you want me to stop this?"
Margarito survived round 8, but surely the end is nigh, and the writing is on the wall. As the fighters came out for round 9, the referee, Raul Calles, watched Margarito closely, giving him every chance to intelligently defend himself. But alas, it was to be Mosley's night. The fight was stopped 40 seconds into the round.
Last round, 21-0 for Margarito.
That's why I thought it was too many punches. I really do.
He was about
The
to
towel was coming in before.
There's no way that you can deny it.
It emerged that Margarito's original hand wraps contained sulfur and calcium, the two ingredients which combined with oxygen would form plaster of Paris. During the fight, this material would mix with the sweat from inside Margarito's glove to form a paste, and eventually harden into a cast. Towards the latter rounds, Margarito would have effectively been punching with knuckle dusters in his gloves. Appearing in front of the Californian State Athletic Commission, Margarito pleaded ignorance and his trainer unintentional negligence. Both Margarito's and his coach's U.S. licenses were revoked for a year. Since that night, the pair have been estranged. Capetillo has taken full responsibility for what happened that evening, and Margarito has never forgiven him. Margarito went on to suffer a brutal beatdown at the hands of Manny Pacquiao, whilst Shane Mosley would go on to engage Floyd Mayweather in a competitive fight. The credibility of Margarito's entire career is now questionable. Up until this incident, Margarito was recognized as a proud, tough, unrelenting Mexican warrior. Did he have an unfair advantage in his previous fights? Were his gloves loaded against Cotto? How will boxing history remember him? Let me know what you think in the comments. This is Punch Provocateur. Thanks for watching.